Hi students, welcome to our English grammar class. Hope that you are all keeping fine and spending enough time in your studies. In the last few weeks, we have been learning about various tense forms. And today and in the coming couple of weeks, we will be learning about verbs. Verbs are the most important part of a sentence. Without a verb, you cannot produce a meaningful or a complete sentence. Just one word can make a complete sentence, but that one word should be a verb. For example, you say to someone, stop. It is a complete sentence. Just one word, stop, makes a complete sentence, and it is a verb. So let us learn about this most important part of speech in this class. Chapter 9, Verbs. As I have already told you in the introduction, a verb is the most important part of a sentence. There can be no sentence without a verb. It tells what a person or thing does or what happens. A verb tells what a person or thing does or what happens. Let us analyze some examples. The cobbler, the shoe, the child in the bed. As soon as you hear this group of words, you understand that they don't make any sense. The cobbler, the shoe, makes no sense. The child in the bed makes no sense. Why they make no sense? Because we have no idea what the cobbler does or what happens to the shoe. We have no idea what the child does. So they make no sense. In order to make sense, we have to say what the cobbler did or what the child did. Let us say what cobbler did. The cobbler mended the shoe. Here we added the verb mended to the group of words and then it completes the sentence. The cobbler mended the shoe. Likewise, let us add slept. The child slept in the bed. So the verb slept completes the sentence and gives meaning to the group of words. So understand that a sentence without a verb will make no sense and will be incomplete. Students, we have learned that verbs are doing words that tell about actions. But not all verbs are doing words that tell about actions. Also, not all verbs are only one word. So now let us learn about the different kinds of verbs. Main verbs. The main verb is the most important word in the sentence. It shows action, state or possession. And state here means sthiti or avastha. The main verb, which is the most important word in a sentence, shows action, state or possession. Let us look at some examples. The batsman hit the ball. Ms. Sharma teaches English. We were very tired. Ravi has a new laptop. So in these examples, the verbs hit and teaches tell what the batsman and Ms. Sharma did or do respectively. The batsman hit the ball. Ms. Sharma teaches English. In the third sentence, the verb were tells about the state, tells about the tired state of the pronoun we. We were very tired. The tired state of the pronoun we. And in the last sentence, the verb has shows possession. It tells that Ravi owns a new laptop. And the second kind of verbs are helping verbs. They are also called auxiliary verbs. A verb may be made up of more than one word. For example, a goat is grazing on the hill. The children have eaten their lunch. I hope you have noticed that in the sentences we just read, the verbs consist of more than one word. There are main verbs grazing and eaten, and there are the helping verbs is and have that are used before the main verbs. These helping verbs help the main verbs show the time or tense of the action. Let us analyze some other examples. I writing the answer. We know that this sentence is wrong, and this sentence, I writing the answer, writing alone does not indicate when the activity took place. For that, in order to convey the time when the activity took place, you need to add a helping verb. Now look at this sentence. I am writing the answer. So the helping verb am before the main verb writing indicates that the activity is in progress now. And another sentence, I was writing the answer. When you add the helping verb was before the main verb writing, it indicates that the activity was in progress sometime in the past. The most commonly used helping verbs are be, have, and do. These verbs, be, have, and do, can be used as main verb as well in a sentence. Look at these examples. I have a white rucksack. Rucksack is similar to a bag that you carry on your back. So I have a white rucksack. In this sentence, have is used as main verb. I have kept the rucksack there. In this sentence, have is used as helping verb. Now let us learn about the verb be in detail. The various forms of verb be are am, is, are, was, were, be, been, and being. We can use all these forms of verb be as main verb as well as helping verb. That is what we are going to learn now. First of all, we use different forms of verb be as a main verb to express state, to make statements, or to give information. We can use verb be as a main verb to express state, to make statements, or to give information. Look at these examples. The boy is hungry. Elephants are huge animals. In the first example, the boy is hungry. The present tense form of the verb be, that is used as main verb to express the state of the boy, that is, the boy is hungry. In the second sentence, another present tense form of the verb be, that is are, is used as main verb to make a statement about the elephants, that is, elephants are huge animals. Remember, in both these sentences, these forms of verb be are used as main verb. Secondly, we also use the verb be as a helping verb before the main verb to form the continuous tense. We can also use the verb be as a helping verb before the main verb to form the continuous tense. For example, Zoya is dancing on stage. The birds are pecking at the grains. I was sleeping till 9 o'clock. People were watching the magician. In these examples, the forms of the verb be, that is, are, was, and were, have been used as helping verbs before the main verbs dancing, pecking, sleeping and watching to form the continuous tenses. So once again, remember, we can use different forms of verb be as main verb as well as helping verbs. Now let us go to the verb have. The forms of verb have are have, has and had. The verb have also we can use as main verb as well as helping verb. First of all, we use the verb have as a main verb to show what a noun or a pronoun possesses or has. For example, a car has 4 wheels. We have a small house. The city once had wide roads. In the examples, the verbs has, have and had tell what belongs or belonged to the subjects car, we and the city respectively. We can also use the verb have as a helping verb before the main verb to form the perfect tenses. Here are some examples. She has eaten all the sweets. The travelers have bought their tickets. The pirate said he had hidden the treasure under a rock. In these examples, we have used has, have and had as helping verbs before the main verbs eaten, bought and hidden to form the perfect tenses. So in the first set of examples, we see that the forms of have are used as main verb, and in the second set of examples, we see that the forms of have are used as helping verb to form perfect tenses. The verb do also can be used as main verb as well as helping verbs. The forms of verb do are do, does, did, doing and done. We used verb do as a main verb as we see in the following examples. I do my exercises every day. Sheena does the dishes with liquid soap. The painter did the wall yesterday. So in all these sentences, the forms of do, the different forms of do are used as main verb. Secondly, we also use the verb do as a helping verb to form negative and interrogative sentences. We can use the verb do as a helping verb to form negative and interrogative sentences. For example, he ate the pie. It is a positive sentence. He did not eat the pie. It is a negative sentence. We used the helping verb did and the negative word not to make a negative sentence. Bunty likes mangoes. It is a positive sentence. Bunty does not like mangoes is a negative sentence. Did you paint the fence? It is an interrogative sentence. Do you have a spare key for the car? It is also an interrogative sentence. So once again, remember, we can use the verb do, the forms of verb do as main verb as well as helping verb. Now let us learn about modal verbs. Modal verbs, also called modals, are helping verbs too. They are used before the main verb to express ability, willingness, possibility, permission, necessity and intention. They reflect the mood and the attitude of the speaker or doer towards the action. We always use the base form of the main verb after the modal. Let us analyze some examples. I can lift this box. Students must exercise to build stamina. I shall help you with the task. So in these sentences, I can lift this box. Can shows ability. In the second sentence, students must exercise to build stamina. The modal verb must expresses necessity. And in the third sentence, I shall help you with the task. The modal verb shall expresses willingness. Some commonly used modals are will, shall, may, might, can, could, should, must, and ought to. So students, today we saw that verb is the most important part of a sentence. And verbs can be broadly divided into main verbs and helping verbs. And then we saw some helping verbs like be, do, and have, which can also be used as main verbs. And lastly, we learned about modal verbs, which are used before main verb to express ability, willingness, possibility, permission, necessity, and intention. So here we end our lesson today. I earnestly request you to read the textbook attentively after watching the video lesson, and also try to do the exercises given at the end of each section. Thank you and have a nice day.